Hi friends, now let us take up the third concept in our PFG, Python Feel Good web series. This is understanding input, process and output, simply IPO. Actually, you take any program of any language, as C or C++, Java or Python, any language. If you classify all the activities, they can be classified into three types of activities only: input, process and output. And according to our model, first let us understand this IPO from real life, thereafter programming example I explain. Here, any system you take, it performs three activities: input, process and output. Just for example, this is a flour mill, your neighboring flour mill is this. This is input section. There is a slot here. In this slot, what you give grains like rice or wheat, you pour from here. Then inside what happen? Process is done. A grinder is there, it grinds. Then it is what you call process. Anything it is called as a process. Thereafter, at the end, what you get? You are getting flour. Okay. Now, here input, process, output. In this manner, suppose in your home storage water heater is there. The input is cold water. Inside process, heating process is done. And what you get? You get hot water. In this way, any system you take, it takes some input and process it and delivers the output. And one great example, a natural example, you take your brain. It is a processing machine and it takes input. Suppose, just simple example I give you. What is the example? On August 1st, Sunday, and September 1st, which day? This is your question. Then you feed it to your brain. You ask every second, you ask some questions. Your brain processes and gives the result. Just hereafter you think in that angle. Now you pose a question to your brain. August 1st is Sunday. What is the day on September 1st? Then your brain takes a logic. What is logic? Depending on your common sense, not intelligence. If you have common sense, then your brain takes this thing, or otherwise who do not have common sense and all that, who are very lazy, they don't want to give exercise to brain, they refer the phone or calendar. But who wants to give exercise to the brain, they apply a logic and find out, okay, August 1st, Sunday, again 8th Sunday, 15th Sunday, 22nd Sunday, 7 days, 29th Sunday, then 30th Monday, 31st Tuesday, September 1st Wednesday. This is the way. One thing I am telling you, if you want to evolve as a programmer, always you give exercise. It is not like physical exercise. Physical exercise means you have to go to ground or you have to go to gym. But mental exercise, while traveling, while sleeping, anytime you can give exercise. So this type of thing comes and all that, you find out a logic. You try to find out, then you get it. Then that is the brain. Otherwise, your brain will become lazy. For everything, for any this thing comes and immediately suggest. I don't do that. You find a calculator, you find a calendar. That is such type of people, they never evolve. The other fields they may do anything, but only in a programming field, always they have to give exercise to the brain. Every time you get exercise, don't keep your brain lazy. If you keep your brain lazy and all that, actually you cannot develop any innovative things or great things. Routinely live and die. Okay. This is here. What are the core activities? Input, process and output. In programs also the same thing. Actually, in the first concept, I showed you the program, marks report program. It is 40 plus lines of program. If you analyze that, because you do not know code, that's why you cannot analyze that, then you can find it in three sections. The first section is input section. Input section, actually in that already I think you can recall the mark report. In that 9 data items are there. Those are input. Input means no, the computer does not know. What are they? The name of the student, a roll number of the student, class number of the student, 3 subject names, marks in 3 subjects, mark percentage in 3 subjects. These are the 9 data items, 9 numbers. From keyboard we have to read. Now already in the previous concept, for that one function is there. What is the function? Input function. Just input function use and one syntax is there. Simply you know that. Then all the 9 data items you can read from the keyboard, not 9, even 100 data items you can enter. Then the data is read, whatever you typed on the keyboard, it is read and it is stored in the computer memory. In the computer memory containers are those are called variables. In the next concept I explain. There it is stored. Thereafter, what is the process as far as the marks report is concerned? Because I am discussing only known domains. Already I showed you marks report. That's why I am talking about. Here 9 only. But in output, marks report, how many are there? 11 numbers are there. But how many entered? Only 9 numbers entered. Remaining 2, what about remaining 2 numbers? What are they? One is total marks. Second one is average marks. Average marks means average marks percentage. How you get it? You don't enter. How you get it? For one formula I write. What is the formula? M1 plus M2 plus M3. 3 papers are there. Marks percentage in 3 papers you give. The sum of you sum up and sum of the 3 is stored in the total marks. Thereafter, how you can calculate average marks? Total marks by number of papers, then average marks. Understand? What is this? This is the process. Already I told you, na? August 1st is Sunday. What is the day on September 1st? Your brain is processing. Here, total marks, your program is processing. Because of that, what happened? 9 data items you have given. Your program calculated 11 data, 2 data items, totally 11 data items. How many require for output? You require totally 11. Then this is called processing section. Next one, output section. Output section means 11 items are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. Okay. If I give it, are you happy? Actually, you are expecting 11 data items from your marks report. Now I put all the items, your name, your class number, your roll number, your subject names and all that. I put it like this. Will you be happy with that? This is your result. But you are not happy. Why? It is not formatted. It is not formatted. How you are expecting? You are expecting it like this, in this format. Am I right? This is the same thing. Whatever contents are there, here these are represented. But this is the result. This is formatted output. Actually, in your when you are doing mathematics and all that, you get results like this. You will be happy with that. But as far as programming concerned, this is not enough. This is correct, but this is not enough. You should be organized like this. One simple example I give you. In your dinner, you are taking, let us say, you are taking half a dozen items. Half a dozen items, ultimately you eat. They go into the stomach. If I dump half a dozen items at a time as a heap, will you be happy? Ultimately, you are eating half a dozen items. But if I dump them in your plate, will you eat? Why you don't eat? Ultimately, you are eating all them because it is not formatted. It is not properly served. For everything, certain quantity, certain order, certain timing is there. So, always you remember, in programming, you should format your result. That is output formation. This is ultimately, already I showed you marks report output. Output is this. So, every program you take, in that 40 lines are there. 40 lines, around 15 lines are input statements and 2 lines are processing statements and the rest of the lines are output statements. So, in every program, whatever statement you write, that belongs to one of these 3 blocks. The point you have to understand.